All right, so let's talk about how to nurture friendships after having kids, how to maintain them. And I think this goes back to what I said previously, where it's communication and nurturing. So that means, of course, everybody with kids will understand. So we'll understand, say, everybody with kids can't hang out the same. You can't do the things that you usually do. Especially if you're a single mother, you can't, a lot of the stuff them with your friends and mother, you can't do because you have to think about bills. You have to think about who's going to take care of your child, especially if you don't have a community. You just have to think about a lot. So nurturing your type of relationship, even if it's like a single mother, it can be difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it can be hard to navigate. But having the right, let me tell you something, if it's a real friend, a right friend, they'll understand certain things. They'll understand, like, hey, you can't go certain places, you can't do certain things, and you shouldn't have anybody in your life making you feel bad for that. Like, you can't do certain things, and that's understandable, right? And I feel like that's why a lot of friendships might fail after that. And those friendships can fail and then get better once the other person have kids. But what if they don't, right? So you have to understand that, after having them, you might lose friends, not because it got bad or not because of depressed, but just because the type of friendship that you have won't be able to thrive in this new era that you're in. They say that type of friendship was, you're outside. Having a child now, I'm not saying you can't outside none at all, but outside I can look different for you. Outside for you I can come with steps. Back then outside was alright, I'm home, I'm there. Now outside is like, okay, me need a few business days in advance to know about this outside. And then once I know that, I have to arrange a caretaker. Once I arrange a caretaker, pay the caretaker, and then we can say, all right, I'm going to be outside. So outside will look different for me. So that's why a lot of friendships end after that, because based on the type of friendship where you did have and how that friendship thrive, once you're settled down and you're an adult, that friendship can't work for you anymore, and you probably have to move past it. To the mom, parent, whosoever that actually still has a friendship after having kids, to be honest, a lot of people make it seem like, say, people go outside all the time. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't go outside all the time. Meaning, like, when I go a bunch of places. So now that they're older, a lot of time when moms can thrive is when the kids are older. They can speak, you can leave them somewhere, or if they're in school. So it's good to have some local friendships, like if you want to do something while you're home, while they're home, while they're in school, you're able to do a few things, so those type of friendships can thrive as well. I think that's better for moms during those times. And as, like, say your friend doesn't have a child, they have to understand, say, if, like, let's say if you have a young baby, if you're going out to eat or something with a friend, if you don't have anybody watch that child, you have to bring your child with you. So look, I can't do this right now because I have my baby, or we can go all together. That's what it looks like. It's unfortunate, but that's what it looks like for a lot of us. That's the reality. But once they're older, that's the time where you can make arrangements. If they're local, like, okay, yeah, we can hang out during the day. It all comes down to planning. And yet, so maintaining a friendship don't have to be you and them a go out all the time, or even sometime. Like, all of my friends, when me tell you about the four of them, the last time we got somewhere together, they're all long distance though. My close friends, that the one that live close to me, even them, I haven't been outside with them. Maybe, all right, maybe like a month. Yeah, maybe like a month. That's the last time I go outside with one of my friends that live in the area. So even then, it's not like I go out all the time. So my four close friends, they're a long distance friendship. They're all long distance, actually. Every single one of them live in a different area of the world. Jamaica, Canada, US, 3 different countries. Me and friend them, they're all long distance, and it works. So me maintaining these friendships are literally phone calls, not even text, because text is just all right, we can call you, and we're actually speaking on the phone. We don't have text message friendships. We're speaking on the phone, and even if we're at text, it's like a 1 and 2 things, a picture here and there. We're actually talking on the phone. So don't think you have to maintain a friendship even as a parent by keep on going out and doing all that. You don't have to do that. You can maintain these friendships over the phone. that's okay too. That's perfectly fine. You're just trying to maintain and nurture a relationship that you can have in the long run, because you want, when you're not have your picking them, like when they're big, you still have these trusted friends who want to count outside together. Because if you think being in your 30s is up, wait till you hit your 40s and you're up and you're picking them big. Them time the life that is when life is keeping. So you need to nurture these friendships, you need to maintain them so you can have them in the long run. And to me, as a parent, you can meet a friend in a short term and it's like your best friend for something when you know for the longest while, but like making friends after you have kids and it's older with older people, it's kind of hard. I feel like that's harder than maintaining the friendships that you have before. Now I understand that everything do with time and sometimes friendships end, but if there's room to build a friendship, like grow and mend it, you can. If there isn't any room for that and everything about it was traumatic, then no. But you get the drift. All right, so I feel like finding friends as an adult, it can be hard. It can be hard. And then when you find friends as an adult, you're guarded, especially when you have kids. You're guarded, and then the adult that you're potentially going to be friends with is guarded as well. So I think nurturing those type of friendships takes a bit longer as well, because you're both adults and both have lives outside of each other. You know each other from Adams, so it kind of take a little bit of a while for build some trust. But it's also with adult friendships too, it is easier to cut them off. That's the next thing you know. So when you're younger, you'll maintain somebody, but with adult friendships, I just slip your slide. And I can understand why, because I'm probably that way as well. It's like for me, like as an adult, like I remember one time, like I thought I was making friends, and then with an adult as well, and then I actually thought we were making friends, right? I thought we were building like a friendship to eventually be like, girls. And then I was like, wait a minute, I saw something and I was like, wait, but I see like movements, and I was like, okay, I guess our friendship was just limited to that era in life. It wasn't intended to go past that. And I was just like, damn. And I was like, okay, I guess. So sometimes adult friendships can be tricky, and I understand it, especially when you have kids. So that's why I said try. Yes, if somebody have interest in you and you have interest in them, I'm not saying you're supposed to play fool or anything like that. If you meet somebody and you feel a vibe and you feel like you're insecure and you said no, this not gonna work, then okay, fine, it's not going to work. On to the next. But if you're insecure, so you can try this out, try it out. Maintain it through text. Going out doesn't always have to be paid. Like go to the park, go for a walk, vibe, and see what can happen. I don't know if I was rambling in this video. Probably I was, but I hope whatever I said helped. On that note, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe if you like my content. Go on my channel and actually look for the kind of content I have, and then subscribe if you want to see them things say. Otherwise, from that, big up on yourself. I'm out.